Are you ready to see what I've been doing? First off, I am going to make an apology. I'm trying to do some extra stuff to make it so it doesn't seem like I'm sounding sickly, because last couple of days I've been kind of under the weather and kind of got myself I want to keep my promise on being able to keep you updated and making shop time videos, and I'm gonna kind of do a real quick run through of kind of a shop tour. I hope you could really enjoy this video, and I hope you have an awesome rest of your week. Oh yeah. As you see, it's starting to look more like a wood shop. It's not 100% the way I want it yet, but it'll just take time, and right now I got it to the point where I can actually do other woodworking in here and kind of get a feel of how I'm going to actually want it before I really start working on doing the rest of the tool wall. I got quite a bit framed. I'll probably eventually work on framing some more and getting some more of the tool wall going. But I kind of like to just kind of get a feel for how I really want it before I really go gun-ho and, you know, make permanent spots for everything. But I'm at least able to start doing I could do quite a bit of woodworking in here right now. So I'm going to give you a walkthrough right now and let you see what's all going on, how I got things set up. In this cabinet, it's going to be kind of dark, but got all my little hand power tools, sanders, and jigsaw and different things. Also got some Drill Master drills in there, quarter drills, and a little Dremel tool in here. And I got a Sawzall up there with an extra extension cord, place to hang my shop apron. And then I got that cubby hole there to fit extra saw blades and all kinds of stuff in there. Can fit in there. And then moving on down to what I'm going to call the wall of clamps. Right now, not all my clamps is on here, but probably about 80% is. But over the next year or two, I really will be filling that up to the point it really is going to be a wall of clamps. But that's where all my clamps is going to go. And then what I did right there, I'm going to end up doing it over here so I could put more pipe clamps there. But got my wood lathe, and then as we move on down, got a bandsaw. We got this temporary contraption here that may be permanent. I don't know. It's definitely going to be around for a while, but I can have all my little hand tools, some hand planes that I'm going to be fixing up and using, and also I got a bunch more hand planes that could go there. Then my tape measures, got all my little squares, speed squares, combination squares, rafter squares, all kinds of squares in there, with my hammers, my nail guns, and then a bunch of little hand tools, a little radio, but the radio's kind of, I need another one, but it's better than nothing. And then my little Hercules bag with my Porter cable drills that's in there, and got a little metal tape measure thing there, metal yardstick, and then my scroll saw, my other compound miter saw that I'm still going to use, and then got my shop vac and got my thickness planer. Here's my new compound miter saw, which I'm really having a lot of fun with now that I fixed it. And then my other little table saw I got. And moving on down, we got this small engine kind of area. I did go through this box and organize it, to where I got all my 3/8 drive stuff here, and then we got us some screwdrivers and Phillips right here, different brands. Here's the 1/2 inch and 1/4 inch drive sockets and doodads. Here's a kind of a multi-purpose drawer. We got a thing to refill AC, compression gauge to check compression in lawnmowers and different engines, tire gauges, stuff to do your brake shoes or brake pads, all kinds of other little electronic testing stuff, and all kinds of little body panel tools. Just a multi-purpose drawer, spark plug, little pliers for spark plug wires, and then we got torque wrenches, a rivet gun, and different little doodads for taking off oil filters with a couple speed bars. We got breaker bars. We got a vacuum bleeder for bleeding out brakes, and also the brake tool for adding the bevels, the bubble flare and the double bevel flares on brake lines, and different brake line tools are in there. And then I also got a heat gun. Then here's kind of another multi-purpose drawer. Some things in here don't necessarily pertain to small engines, but I just got in here because I don't have another reasonable spot. But it's kind of just a multi-purpose drawer. Here's some valve tools, valve lapping tools, ring compressors for pistons. When I get into rebuilding lawnmowers, I'll definitely be using that. And then got some all kinds of little pliers and vice grips and channel locks here. And then got some other mallets and sledgehammers and chisels and everything there. And see here, got an air tank and a couple other little jacks, kind of dark under there. Then we got this cobalt socket set here. It is full, everything is there. I've had this probably about, I don't know, 8 years or something. That has definitely served me well. And here's a bunch of other little scrapers and stuff. Mostly a lot of stuff for cleaning off gaskets and different things like that. Bunch of picks and stuff in there. And here's a bunch of wire brushes and all kinds of doodads. Most of those needs replaced, but they're still working for me. Here's all my files and also sandpaper. Then getting into a whole bunch of wrenches now. Got these here for brake bleeders, and these other little wrenches I've never really used, but I know they have a purpose, so I'm gonna keep them. They came with that cobalt set there, so I'm keeping all of that. So now we got fuel line wrenches. We got crow's feet. This is the standard SAE, and then we got this metric here, the same stuff. And then we got spare ratcheting wrenches, and we got spare combination wrenches. I am a wrench hoarder. And then here is a bunch of pass-through sockets. We got some shallow sockets with a little shallow ratchet, and a bunch of little bit driver stuff, and small little micro precision screwdriver set. Then we got Allen wrenches up there with all our little carburetor cleaners and oils and lubes and different things there, and battery terminal cleaners. But I also found a really good way to use, especially this one, for kind of cleaning up spark plugs. So those are pretty kind of multi-purpose. Then got some Allen wrenches, a little knife I used to have as my daily carry, but now I got a Kershaw that was given to me that I use as a daily, so I kind of just have this out here so I can still make use of it. I've had this knife for, I don't know, maybe about 4.5, almost 5 years now. And Here's some Torx, and then a bunch of other little screwdrivers, small screwdrivers, and extra sockets, extra Torx. And then we got a whole wall here full of wrenches and pliers and screwdrivers and hammers and breaker bars and other Allen wrenches and Torx and all kinds of stuff that could fill up even another toolbox. But then we got this vise over here, and then we got us another little vise over here, and we got us a little propane torch thing there with some little torch pins and a grease gun. We got let's see here, we got us extension cord there with extension cords there, and we also got that light there with a whole bunch of other lights back here. Yeah, we got us hooked up on the lights. I also got on that big light there, I went and grabbed the little brother. You got big brother and little brother. Those lights. Got the drill press and this filing cabinet. We got us drill bits. We got us Forstner bits. We got us auger bits. We got us masonry bits. We got us spade bits right in here. We got almost, I mean, you name it, we got all the other little torque bits and stuff for the impact drivers. And then in this drawer right here, got us another set of wrenches. And then this drawer right here, we got us all our impact drivers and air tools and impact sockets and everything like that. Then we also got our battery charger and jack stands. We also got this guy right there, floor jack. Some people does not like this jack, but I've had that jack for probably 2, maybe 3 years, and I've never had an issue out of this Pittsburgh jack. The only thing I did have to do when I first bought it, and it also said it in the owner's manual, on purging the air out of the system, which I did have to do, and then make sure the correct amount of fluid was in there. But other than that, once I purged the air out of the system and got it in prime optimal use, that jack has been wonderful. I've jacked up my trucks, I've jacked up vans, I've jacked up cars, lawnmowers. I've jacked up all kinds of stuff with that jack. And then got this little vise right here. But let me back up so you can get another. This is where I'm going to do my cutting and cross cuts and using my table saw. But I do say I am ready to go. Thank you as always for all your continuous support to this channel and to each other. This is an awesome community. Thank you again so much for watching this video. Stay awesome, stay safe, find your star and reach your goals, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.